Good afternoon. I hope y'all can hear me. If not, I'll have to delete and start over. Good afternoon. Welcome to another iteration of TT's Car Chronicles. I am TJ Randolph, and I am getting ready to go meet Angela Michelle. Shout out to Angela Michelle for lunch again. Angela Michelle is the diva who focuses on beauty, fashion, and lifestyle for women over 40. And we have connected in the past couple of weeks, and she is just wonderful. So we're meeting for lunch, and then she's going to come over to my house and go through my closet and tell me some stuff I need to get rid of. So, being a wife is the life. Who knew? Who knew? Okay, I surely didn't, because I would have got a hold of this thing a long time ago. You know, I found it very interesting that some women, as of late, and maybe it's always been like that, but, you know, everything is magnified since we have this social media thing, that a woman who says that she enjoys being a wife, enjoys catering to her husband, making a house a home, is somehow vilified or saw as weak. And it's interesting because, again, shout out to Black Man Unfiltered. I'm going to have to tag him on these videos. Shout out to Black Man Unfiltered, and particularly Queen Smiley, who was on the show this past Tuesday when I was on the panel with a couple of women. She talked about how she saw her mother as a wife, as a housewife, taking care of the family, taking care of her husband. And growing up, she somehow thought that her mom was weak because that's what she chose to do, not realizing the lessons that she was teaching her daughter, specifically her, about love, compassion, you know, giving of yourself for the betterment of the family, and making it where her father could come home to a house that was, you know, clean, loving, stress-free. And even though I think she said that her father did some duties that might have been considered wifely duties on occasion, but it was primarily her mother that took care of the house and took care of the family. And because she saw that as somehow it wasn't enough, she thought her mom was weak. And it's funny because I remember I used to think that too. And not necessarily in a sense because, you know, I didn't see my mom in that posture as a wife, but I remember seeing, you know, other women, and even when I was in college and saw the women who did make it a priority to try to be a wife, you know, I somehow thought that they were weak as well, thinking like, you know, why is that all you want to do? You know, don't you want to be this and don't you want to be that? They were onto something that I had no clue about. Because again, I hadn't seen the example. But here's the thing: even though you have women like Queen Smiley who did see the example, somehow in our mind we were thinking that was weak, as opposed to not realizing that was setting the foundation for the family. And why I say being a wife is the life. Me and Mr. Randolph have been married for 3 years, but coming up in July, we'll be together for 4 years. I cannot tell you the joy that it brings me, not only, you know, serving or catering to my husband when he comes home, making sure that when he comes home that, you know, there's some home-cooked meals, there's a clean house, his laundry is done, and that is a peaceful place for him to rest and relax. I enjoy also when our kids come together like we did this past Sunday, and shout out to, well, I got a chip in my windshield. That's not cute. Um, when Silver and his lovely fiance came over, and we were just having family time, with the cookout, laughing, playing music, dancing, making memories. Watching my husband with the grandchildren, and me doing what grandmothers do, what my grandmother used to do. So busy cooking and everything, hardly have time to sit down and eat yourself. Those are the things. So, ladies, and people make, and I used to be one of those women who make such a big deal off the word submission. What submission generally means is just service. And what is wrong with service to those whom you say you love? That is the highest calling. That is the highest calling, is service to the ones that you love, particularly to the man who's chosen you and to whom you have chosen. And again, like I said, it was never a conversation that me and Mr. Randolph had about, I need you to submit to me. Never. It was me understanding what I needed to be as a woman for him. I applaud you. I applaud you. These young ladies now, even my own daughter. And listen, every marriage is different. I love that my daughter and son-in-law, they have a marriage that they are truly partners. And what I mean by partnership, because it is a partnership, y'all need to quit playing with these words. But I'm a junior partner in the Randolph household. Mr. Randolph is the senior partner, therefore he has veto power. My daughter and son-in-law, they are partners, but she is a junior partner, he is a senior partner. But when I say partnership, they work together in taking care of my granddaughter. I love watching that. So I think we get caught up on these, but again, she knows, and she had to grow her mother to this, because I remember when she got married, I'm trying to, put my 2 cents in, and she said, Mom, I'm married. I have to go by what my husband said. I got growth. I got growth. But again, I wasn't there yet. I hadn't completely made the evolution, because I'm still thinking the mom's place is the senior place. But again, I had no reference. I hadn't been growed real yet, but my daughter was growing me, okay? So, go ahead, sir. I don't mess around with semi trucks, because you'll lose every time. You'll lose every time. So, and please forgive me, I can't pay attention to the chat, because again, I got to pay attention to what I'm doing. But I just want to share this with you as I'm going to lunch to meet Angela. But she had to grow me and said, Mom, what my husband wants comes first, and I can't answer your phone calls all the time. At the time when you want me to answer them. Because she was being a wife. And I'm a wife now, too. And so, with that said, Mr. Randolph comes first. I don't give a damn. Mama, dad, daughter, none of that. Friends. And I'm going to tell you, being a wife is the life, because being a wife has afforded me the opportunity to yield to my husband's leadership, to allow me to retire and know that I don't have to do everything anymore. I should have got a hold of this crap a long time ago. Okay? So, ladies, get over yourselves. And I'm just going to be honest. Listen, like I just said, every marriage is different. Every marriage is different. But if y'all stuck on stupid because a woman that she enjoys serving her husband, because the second part of that is he serving her too. And I'm gonna tell you now, if that's not the case, then that's a whole nother issue. But I can tell you from my vantage point, I can tell you from my friend's vantage point who's been married, successfully married 30 plus years, from my daughter's vantage point, and I'm not saying that there are some marriages that have been together a long time and they're not working. That's a whole nother issue. But what I'm talking about is those marriages that are working and that are loving and that are supportive. The wife is serving her husband. If he's about it, he's serving her too, and it just reaps benefit. And I tell you, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. And for those of you who desire to be that, desire to be a wife, again, it's not guaranteed because it wasn't guaranteed for me. But again, search yourself and ask yourself, are you getting in your own way? Are you stuck on stupid because it's what may not sound popular? Because I can tell you I was stuck on stupid, missing out the whole damn time. But I got mine now. You heard? I got mine. So with that said, I'm just about to my destination. I'm just about to my destination. So I'm going to leave y'all be. Y'all have a good day. Y'all get out and enjoy life. Get out and enjoy life because it is a gift. You understand me? It is a gift. Get your asses from behind these computers or whatever. You can stay on there for a little while, but get out from behind there and go fellowship with your friends, family, whatever, and enjoy this thing called life. So until next time, this is your TT and TT's Car Chronicles. Talk to you later.